You can put Godfrey on skates in the beginning of Phase 1 and the beginning of Phase 2. One of my favorite fights in the game, not because he is flashy or super cinematic, but because it is mechanical and rhythmic. There's no secret win formula here for most builds, just a 1v1 against the first Elden Lord. He has some insane moves, but he gives you more opportunities to do damage than it might seem. Phase 1 is almost identical to the Godfrey fight before Morgott. One of the lessons I think it wants to teach you when you see him for the first time is learning to dodge attacks by jumping. Godfrey is constantly strafing around the arena, stomping up stone spikes from the ground. These are easily dodged by jumping over them as long as you aren't touching his body. Each jump is also an opportunity to do damage and keep up the pressure. When you see him raise his leg, get prepared to jump. It will become second nature. When he's not stomping, dodge through his attacks and stay close. When he slams his axe into the ground with his foot, you can iframe the explosion if you want to be aggressive, or just run out of the AoE. This phase is a practice round and you should feel real comfortable with it because when you get him to half health, the real fight begins. If you're like me, you got absolutely bodied as soon as Phase 2 started the first time. Hoarah Loux is a demon, and in my opinion the most aggressive boss in any Souls game. He constantly rushes you, has unlimited stamina, and taking a moment to heal can mean death. I think this fight has some real trial and error to it. You can jump his stomps just like Phase 1, but I like to roll through them and try to stick to the left side of his body to keep him turning. When he puts his arms up like this and roars, you need to dodge away from him. He usually follows with the AoE explosion, so this is when you want to make space. Learning how to dodge through his grab attacks is crucial, and the timing can be incredibly tricky. Each animation feels as though he's dragging his hands through the dirt before quickly smashing them into your face. It takes some time to learn, so be patient. At 25% health, he will transition again by raising his leg and roaring. This is a great opportunity to get in some extra attacks, but be prepared to roll or jump over the slams if he doesn't die. With a bit of practice, you will defeat him eventually. The better you get at Phase 1, the more opportunities you will have at Phase 2. Confidence is half the battle.
They've tarnished thy strength befits a crown.